Do you understand Kerr's reasoning for moving Kuminga to the bench against the Pelicans? They won the game.
100%. I understand 1,000%, and I said it when we talked about this before. If he don't sign that contract, his ass is going to that bench, and he's going to be worth a six-man value. If he would have signed that contract, what they wanted, he would have been starting, doing everything he wanted to do. But because they haven't came up to the number that they both wanted, they're going to bring him off the bench, and whatever he does off the bench is going to be capped off at a six-man, and that's what he's going to be worth. Now, you're telling me, and you want a basketball player to say, your first option and your second option is not here, we going to bench the third option?
You're not going to be our first option?
Where does that happen at?
For spacing, Gil.
No.
Where does that happen in basketball?
Nowhere.
My first two, this is like going to Phoenix. Kevin Durant, out. Booker, out. Bill, off the bench. What?
Excuse me?
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I'm scared he's going to go out there and have 40. I'm scared he's going to go out there and try to carry the team and keep his value.
Look like a star.
Has he been playing well?
Solid. He's playing with the team.
What would you think he was going to do? What do you think he was going to do if Wiggins and...
I don't know. I mean, he hasn't been playing. He hasn't been playing well though.
What I'm saying. Have you seen it when Steph ain't in the court? Steph and Wiggins is gone. Who gets the ball? They started two people who shot one shot and three shots. Who you think was shooting the ball?
I saw the other night.
I don't want him to score 4.
I saw the other night when Steph went in the game and Wiggins was hooping. 29.
Dominguez
wasn't doing nothing.
In those first 3 games, I think he was averaging like 8 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You ain't ready.
This was his best game.
I don't think he's
Played his most
ready.
minutes.
Two players are not there. What do you think he was going to do?
I don't think he's ready is what I'm saying.
Brandon.
We played 4 games, you having 8 points, and you wanted us to give you $150 million?
Brandon, I told y'all this.
Nice kid, like good kid, nice kid, but I
said what? Run. It's a burning building. It's going to crumble on your head. You're going to take the blame.
So in
if you take this contract.
First 3 games this season, he was averaging 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist.
Y'all telling me he gonna
playing
be
20 minutes a game, played a season high 28.
He played a season high 28 coming off the bench.
Off the bench, had his best game of the season.
They put in a guy who had 1 shot.
And he's playing.
There was a man who took 1 shot in the game.
No, what?
Last year, that was his stats?
No, for the start of this season.
So he's playing 28 games, 28 minutes, averaging 8 points.
No, so he was playing 20 minutes in the first 3 games, averaging 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist.
20 minutes.
But did you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see what that?
But did you hear how Steve Kerr tried to make the world believe this is how coaches are supposed to coach a player? Do you see how he made it look like
he might be trying to spark a fire.
This is how you coach a guy who you don't know where to put him.
I know where to put
him. And you know you can't pay him. So this is how politely you say, oh yeah, I went up to him before the game and I told him, we're just gonna try some stuff out. Let me think, if Steve Kerr is this a Hall of Fame coach as everybody thinks he is, right? Why are you adjusting the teams that ain't even figured y'all out yet? You're going out here saying you're adjusting and switching things up. What happened to them just adjusting to y'all? What happened to Jonathan Kuminga being a star 3 small forward in this league that you can work around?
Mostly power forward. He played
this is what he do. He did it to what's his name, Tatum in the USA.
He just did it. That's what I'm saying. So this should be.
He gonna spark a fire.
This should be frowned upon.
It ain't gonna spark no fire.
It should.
He gonna spark a fire in him. Watch, John.
No, this should be frowned upon on Steve Kerr as just being a bad coach.
Nah, bro.
Just listen to his reasoning behind doing it. Your reasoning behind benching Jonathan Kuminga was to create spacing?
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's fluff.
It's definitely fluff.
I know what y'all are doing, because I will do it. Why would I let him go out there? I would try to. Why would you let him go out there and score 40, get his numbers up? Because obviously
we'll trade him. We can trade him for a bigger player.
What I'm saying is he gonna go out there and shoot all the shots. So I would rather let Buddy Hield take all those shots because he's under contract. This guy is a free agent, and I do want him. But if he plays out of what I can pay him, I fucked up.
But you already not paying.
James Harden. James Harden, OKC. I got to keep him on the bench. I don't want to start him. Houston was just smart enough to be like, we're not falling for that shit. This is a star player here. We're going to pay him.
So if you Kuminga, are you off them for doing this? For pulling that move? Knowing that you could have paid me money?
No,
And
I'm going to tell you right now, it's
called a strong
This-
one.
for
Does
them,
not feel some type of
it's
way?
the strong. This is the chess move.
Did he know? Do you think he knows the chess move, or is he just out there?
If you're the Warriors,
Out
though,
there
if you're Kuminga, you seen what they did to Clay.
Yes.
He brought 4 chips.
This is all I said.
We're not.
Nostradamus.
You are not Clay, dog.
Business is sometimes you're in the middle of business, and you have to understand, protect yourself, because right now, moving forward, when you're coming up, the more they win, the more he's right about keep bringing them off the bench. Oh yeah, but keep them off the bench. Now, what happens if this is what you average the rest of the season, 8, 9, 10 points?
Currently averaging 10 points.
Now when you go to negotiate your contract, what you think your value is in the open market? There will have to be a team that says, we don't care what happened last year. We're going to pay you the 150 for them to, other than that, you're looking at just moving forward. You're looking at what, a 4-year 100? They're going to match that, brother. And when they match it, you're going to be starting next year and you're going to be getting a lot of shots. If you sign that contract today, I guarantee you your ass going to be in the starting lineup playing 38 fucking minutes. Right now, you are a free agent. Your ass is going to be playing 20. I'm going to find somebody to put in you. Hey, you got drafted last year in the second round. Start. You play some. Who started over him?
So they put in Pajemski.
No, that's not for him. Who did they start in for him at the forward?
It was Draymond and Trace Jackson Davis.
Trace Jackson. When did he get drafted?
I believe last year.
Last year. Okay. What pick was he? He was number 1 pick, number 2?
He was
number
not
3?
the number 1 or number 2 pick.
Number 5.
He was the 57th overall.
57, right? Two picks behind Bronny James, right? This year. Right? So we know what the talent looks like.
In the 2023 draft, but yes.
Right? So Bronny James is 55. That means after him, there's 2 other people. Y'all don't know their names. That's where he got drafted. Right? And you're saying, I'd rather start him, who took 1 shot before I let you ball to pay you.
But they did win the game.
But I don't give a fuck about, you have to be at home.
But why is he doing it this early, too?
Because
Because Mike Dunleavy told him to.
the owner told him to.
That's why.
And that's what I was saying.
That's
You got to
why
go
I said, get the
upstairs.
hell out of there. Once I seen who took over, get out, Kuminga. They're not gonna do right by you. They're gonna do right by themselves. I said, don't cheat the game. The organization is the only person that can treat you, the only entity that can cheat you. Don't cheat the game, though, young fella. You gotta still go out there and be professional, still show up. Don't cheat the game, or the game will cheat you.
But does Kuminga have a stronger case if this happens and Warriors get smacked? They won the game. They beat the Pelicans. I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is, like,
3-1 right now.
What I'm saying,
See what they doing now.
no, what I'm saying, this ain't
As a
about,
player, yes.
this ain't about the record. This is about your this is about you. Right? The horror stories of the Dennis Schroeder. What was the young kid from Philly? He came to Dallas. He went to Dallas. Noel.
Yeah.
When
New Orleans.
same shit. They offered him big money. He turned it down, right? They offered him a big contract. He turned it down and said he's worth blah, blah, blah. They said, okay, that's what you're worth? Bench you. They benched him. He couldn't get his value. Now he got to sign 1-year deals.
Yep.
Right?
Nate Robinson did the same shit.
Right? There's these, it happens every year. You don't want to be that story. You're going to have to call your agent, your parents, and say, look, the way it's been looking the last 4 games, I think by the end of the season, it's not going to look good for me when I sign that contract. I think I'm going to lose money. So I'm going to accept this deal and then try to get it back for my next deal. Because what happens, the chances of me losing money on this deal, it looks very promising. I can lose $20, $30 million coming off the bench playing this way. So let me sign this deal so they can start me so I can play basketball. This is not a basketball move.
So what message is it sending for the players to be able to say, man, you got to accept what they throw at you?
And quickly, just Moses Moody, I think, came in. So Trace and Draymond had been starting already. Kuminga more kind of in that 3-4 role. He said he wasn't going to budge Draymond. I'm just telling you. But Moses Moody under contract, signed that extension, I think a week or two ago. So he already got his bread.
Moses Moody's been starting for when?
So he came into the starting lineup for this game.
So like his second year.
So he lost his. What position does Trey play?
He's 5, I believe.
And Moses Moody what?
2, 3.
3-4. Is it 3-4?
Yeah.
No, 2-3, my bad.
Yeah, 2-3. So the point is, Trey Jackson had been starting, Draymond had been started. It was either Draymond or Kuminga.
I don't care. They started a dude who took one shot.
But my point is, Moody signed an extension recently, so he's under contract now. So they don't care if he goes out and cooks.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care. Like
Brzezinski,
all y'all take y'all shots. The only
fire
person.
Steve Kerr.
Huh?
Fire Steve Kerr.
No, you can't. You know why?
You have to.
Because I'm making a call. I'm telling you what to do.
You can't. You can't.
He's cooked.
No, he's not. You can't.
He's the fall guy.
You can't.
He's cooked.
You can't. You can't.
Well, let's keep the Warriors theme going.
Who's winning?
There are 4 games around the league
we're
last
definitely-
night. We got to show some love to a few guys with a special hibachi time.